Today, we're talking about something a lot of sellers would dream of: how to sell your home in less than 7 days. That's right, less than 1 week to sell your home. It sounds crazy, but it's totally possible if you follow the right steps. I've recently helped homeowners do it, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we did it. So, if you are thinking of selling, or if you know somebody who's selling, this is the video you want to watch. Let's get right into it. The very first step is to prepare your home. Buyers don't just buy a house, they buy an actual lifestyle. You want your home to feel clean, fresh, and move-in ready. That means decluttering. This is the important one. Then doing small repairs, maybe a fresh coat of paint, and making sure it is absolutely spotless. You want the house to show like a model home. Think of it this way: the less the buyer has to imagine fixing, the faster they're going to make an offer. This happened to me over the weekend. I had a client from out of town. We saw a few homes. The one that stood out was the one that had been prepared, had been decluttered, and it showed like a model home. They decided to make an offer on the spot. The other thing is kitchens, bathrooms, and curb appeal are very important. Trim the hedges, clean the driveway, maybe add some flowers. It makes a big difference. I've said this many times before. You only have one chance to make a great first impression. Step number 2 is bring in the home stager. Next thing, I always recommend bringing in a professional home stager. Now, don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to move all your furniture out and then start from scratch. A good stager can usually work with what you already have and simply enhance it. They might rearrange furniture to open up the flow of a room, bring in a few accent pieces, or swap out these heavy curtains for something a little bit lighter. These small changes can make a huge difference. Stagers know how to highlight your home's best features and make every space feel bigger, brighter, and also more inviting. Think of them like interior designers, but with one very specific goal: helping your home sell quickly and for top dollar. Now, who really needs a stager? Honestly, almost everyone. Many years ago, home staging wasn't even a thing. Sellers would just tidy up their home, maybe vacuum the carpets, and hope for the best. But today, the market is very different. Buyers are scrolling through the listings online, comparing homes side by side, and they expect that polished model home look. It's not just a nice touch anymore, it's almost a requirement. And you'll notice, if you're browsing online looking at homes, you will notice very distinctively a home that has been staged and a home that has just been tidied up. Here's the truth: staging isn't about decorating, it's about the psychology of home buying. Buyers walk into a stage home and immediately start imagining themselves living there. They feel the warmth, they picture their furniture fitting in here, fitting in there, and they start to connect emotionally. And that emotional connection is what drives offers. Statistics back it up too. Homes that are staged not only sell faster, but often for more money than unstaged homes. So really, bringing in a stager is one of the smartest investments you can make when selling your home. It's a win-win. Your home looks incredible, buyers fall in love, and sometimes you sell quicker. Step number 3 is do all the hard work up front. This part isn't glamorous or fun, but it's absolutely necessary. Doing the hard work up front is what sets the stage for everything else. Think of it like preparing for guests. You wouldn't invite people over for dinner and then leave dirty dishes in the sink, right? It's the same with selling your home. You want the buyers to walk in and feel like the home is ready for them, not like they've just inherited a long to-do list. That means deep cleaning every corner of the house. not just a quick surface wipe. Scrub the baseboards, clean the windows until they absolutely sparkle, shampoo the carpets, and make sure every room smells fresh and inviting. These are small details, but they add up to a powerful first impression. Then tackle those little projects you've been putting off. You know, the ones, the leaky faucet in the bathroom, the squeaky door hinge, that missing piece of trim that you'll get to it, or the paint scuff on the wall. On their own, they may not seem like a big deal, but to a buyer, they're little red flags all over the place. They start adding up in their mind, and suddenly your home feels like work instead of just a house that's move-in ready. A fresh coat of neutral paint can do wonders. It makes the space feel brighter, cleaner, and more modern. I know painting isn't always fun, but it definitely makes a big difference when buyers are looking at your home. Make sure you also replace those burnt out light bulbs, tighten the loose handles, and consider updating small fixtures if they're dated. These are simple, inexpensive fixes that can dramatically change how buyers perceive your home. The bottom line is this: buyers want turnkey because we see it on HGTV, on the television all the time. All these TV shows are telling buyers you want that move-in ready home. They want to move in without having to spend the first few weekends fixing things. If they walk into your home and see a list of projects, they might hesitate, and hesitation kills the momentum. But if they walk in and everything looks polished, clean, and ready to go, they can make a decision very quickly and sometimes right on the spot. And that's exactly how you want to position yourself to get that 7-day sale. Step number 4 is professional photography, videos, and drone. Now, once your home is looking absolutely amazing, you have to show it off. You've done all the hard work, maybe even staged it perfectly. Now it's time to capture that magic so buyers can see it before they even step foot inside the house. This is where professional photography, video tours, and even drone footage comes in. Think about it. Buyers today shop online first. In fact, for many buyers, the photos and videos are the very first impression they'll have of your home. If those images don't grab their attention instantly, they'll scroll right past onto the next listing. But if your photos are crisp, bright, beautifully staged, buyers will stop and take notice. And they're going to say, wow, I need to see this place in person. Professional photographers know how to make the rooms look spacious, bright, and inviting. They know how to capture the right angles that highlight your home's best features, whether it's a big open concept kitchen or a cozy fireplace or a backyard that's perfect for summer barbecues. A video tour goes a step further. It gives the buyers a chance to walk through virtually and to really get a sense of the flow of the home. A lot of times we look at pictures and I wonder where the kitchen is, it on the right, on the left. The video tour gives them a full online experience of seeing how the home feels, what it looks like, and where the rooms are. And what about drone footage? That's like the cherry on top. Aerial shots of the property, the yard, or even the neighborhood can give buyers a perspective they just can't see otherwise. It's great sometimes to be able to see the street view, but drone footage makes a big impact on all these buyers. The better your home looks online, the more people are going to want to book a showing. And here's the secret. The more showings you get, the more excitement and the more urgency you create. When buyers see that other people are also interested, it sparks competition, and that can lead to faster offers and sometimes stronger offers. I can't stress this enough. iPhone photos just won't cut it if you're trying to sell quickly. Sure, you can take a few quick snaps, but they'll never capture the same quality and emotion as professional marketing. If you really want buyers lining up at the door, invest in the best presentation possible. Think of it this way. If your home is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even more, doesn't it deserve more than a couple of cell phone pictures? Step number 5 is price it right. Here's the big one. It's all about the pricing. If you want to sell your home in a week, you have to price it strategically. Pricing is everything. You can do all the staging, all the cleaning, all the decluttering, the professional photos, but if the price isn't right, the buyers won't even walk through the door. Now, here's the mistake a lot of sellers will make. They overprice. Maybe it's because they've put a lot of love and work into this home. Maybe it's because they just want to see what happens. Or maybe it's because they think leaving room for negotiation is a smart move. But here's the truth. Overpricing kills the momentum. And in real estate, momentum is everything. Here are a few reasons why overpricing is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Number 1 is your home will sit on the market. Buyers today are a lot more savvy. They're watching the market, comparing prices, and they know when something is priced too high. If your home looks overpriced compared to others in the area, they will probably be skipping it. And the longer your home sits, the less attractive it looks. Buyers start wondering, what is wrong with it? Number 2 is you'll lose your best buyers in the first 2 weeks. When your home first hits the market, that's when it gets the most attention. It's fresh, it's new, and buyers are excited. If it's overpriced, you miss out on that initial wave of interest, and you might never get it back. Number 3 is price reductions can backfire. If you start high, then drop the price later, buyers might think you're desperate or that's something wrong with the house. Instead of creating urgency, you end up creating doubt. Number 4 is appraisals can cause problems. Even if you find someone willing to pay more, the banks might not. If the appraisal doesn't support the price, the deal can fall apart. So what's the solution? Price your home competitively from the beginning. Sometimes that even means pricing it slightly below what you think it's worth. I know that sounds scary, but here's the magic. When you price it right, you attract more buyers, and that can create multiple offers. Multiple offers means competition, and competition often drives the price up, sometimes even higher than what you originally wanted. So remember, it's not about what you want to get, it's about what the buyers are willing to pay. The market decides what the house is going to sell for. And when you price it right, you don't just sell faster, you can actually sell for more. That is the power of smart pricing. Step number 6 is exceptional marketing. Finally, you need exceptional marketing. Having a beautiful home that's staged, that's clean, and is priced right is only part of the equation. The other part, making sure the world actually sees it. A great listing on its own isn't enough. You have to put it out in front of as many eyes as possible, and not just any eyes, the right ones. Today's buyers are everywhere. Some are scrolling through the MLS, some are glued to Instagram Reels, others are searching YouTube for home tours, and some are checking their emails every morning with hot new listings. To sell in 7 days, you have to go meet the buyers where they already are. And that means a multi-channel marketing approach. That includes professional listing photos, videos, and drones, but also targeted online ads, boosted social media posts, YouTube walkthroughs, Instagram Reels, Facebook Marketplace, email campaigns to local buyers and agents, and even good old-fashioned open house signs in the neighborhood. It's not about just one or two things. It's about creating a buzz everywhere so buyers keep seeing your home pop up no matter where they are. And here's why it matters. The more buzz you create, the more urgency buyers will feel. If a buyer sees your home online, then again on Instagram, Then they drive by and notice an open house sign. They start thinking, this place is popular. I'd better act fast before someone else takes it. That sense of competition is exactly what makes people move quickly and put in stronger offers. Think of it as launching a new product. Companies don't just release something quietly and hope people buy it. They create hype, excitement, and visibility. Selling your home is no different. Exceptional marketing is how you take all the hard work you've already done, the staging, the repairs, the paint, the photos, and you make sure it actually pays off. And when you do it right, that's how you can just go from just listed to sold. The one thing that is out of our control is the market. You might have done all the work, all the preparation, you've cleaned, you've staged, the house looks spectacular, the pictures are amazing, but sometimes the market just isn't cooperating. So you just have to remember that all the hard work you've done sometimes might take a little bit longer, but at least your house will stand out from the rest of the crowd. So let's do a quick recap. If you want to sell your home in 7 days or less, here's the game plan. The first thing is prepare the home, make it shine from top to bottom so buyers walk in and feel that wow factor. Next thing, bring in a stager to really highlight your home's best features and make it look picture perfect. Then do all the hard work up front. Fix those little things, clean like crazy, and make the house feel like it's move-in ready as soon as you walk in. Once that's done, don't forget the professional media, those stunning photos, the videos, the drone shots that make the buyers stop scrolling and say, I need to go see this house. Then price it right. This is the key that unlocks everything. A smart, competitive price creates urgency and gets buyers moving fast. And finally, market the heck out of it. Get it everywhere on social media, email, open houses. The more people see your home, the more buzz you will create. If you follow these steps, selling your home in 7 days isn't just a dream, it's absolutely possible. I've seen it happen time and time again. The right preparation, the right strategy, and the right marketing can take you from just listed to just sold in no time at all. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to get sold and move on quickly without all the stress of sitting on the market for weeks or months? Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you found it helpful, feel free to share it, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to drop a comment below on what you would do to help your house sell quickly. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more straight talk on real estate. I will see you in the next video, but in the meantime, if you have any questions about anything real estate related or tips on getting your house ready to sell, make sure to give me a quick call, or you can always email me at jeanricher@jeanricher.com. Merci beaucoup et bonne journée.